Hey everybody, it's me Greg and I have some Pokemon ideas. The first is have your Pokemon sing alphabet before attacking your enemy, okay? That's the first one. Develop Pokemon friendships between your Pokemon. So, it's just between your own Pokemon and they can develop friendships. Next is Ditto's Dojo, where Ditto is a sumo wrestling ring where your sumos actually are contained, okay? Next is Infrared knows if Pokemon can read words, okay? So you have infrared, you can see the infrared of the Pokemon, okay? Next is, can vote the frequency that you see particular Pokemon outside, okay? Next is, have Pokemon that make chairs and tables for Pokemon parties. Just between them all. Maybe it's a birthday party, you never know. That would be cool, right? Okay. Next is, paths for mainly Pokemon in cities. So, Pokemon have their own paths in a city and it shows you where your Pokemon can go for the path. Okay? Next is, Pokemon can have Fantail to keep Pokemon Trainer cool in hot weather. Okay? Okay, next is, Meowth game, where you take out your talking rivals known as parrots. So you can change your Pokemon into certain parrots where they can talk to you like they're actual humans. Okay? Next is have a Parappa the Rapper song for every single Pokemon that you have. Let's see, there's like 500 of them, so you can have 500 songs. Okay. Let's see. Pokemon can make a line of saliva as a barrier against enemies. Okay. Next is water Pokemon with different swim styles, so it can be the breaststroke, the freestyle, whatever. Okay. Next is Pokeball that takes out baby from pregnant mother. Okay, you can actually give birth in Pokemon, and I thought that was kind of cool that they could implement in the game. Okay. Next is Pokemon can have aging face features. So as your Pokemon ages, the face actually ages too. Let's see. Can collect all type of sports balls in Pokemon. Okay, you can have a Pokemon that collects sports balls. Maybe it's soccer. Maybe it's basketball, maybe it's baseball, it could be anything, okay? So, next is Pokemon fur plucking, a Pokemon gadget. So you can have a gadget that you use on Pokemon where you can collect their furs and make anything out of it, okay? Okay. Next is Team Rocket brainwashes Ash to become a member. And that would be actually cool, and you gotta remember who you are as Ash, as like a Pokemon trainer instead of a Team Rocket member, okay? Next is Team Rocket came up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, thought that would be a cool concept that could be used. Next is Pokemon can have their own Peoplemon, okay? Instead of Pokemon, it's Peoplemon, and Pokemon seeing people out there to fight for them, okay? Next is can have dice implants for Pokemon eyes, just something cool they could have. You can put money in Pokemon mouths and make more money, like put money in the mouth, take out the money from the mouth, and you can actually get more money, okay? Next is Team Rocket and a nose Pokeballs. So Team Rocket can shoot Pokeballs out of their noses, and then it comes out of the Pokeball nose thing, okay? Next is get Pokemon Citizen Papers for city areas. So it's kind of like a passport for Pokemon, you might say, okay? Next is spend money that you have for Pokemon in battle to do extra damage. You just put money into the battle and that Pokemon does more damage. Next is releasing all Pokemon from Pokeballs game in order to free them. So instead of capturing, you're actually freeing them. Next is Mario-fy or Luigi-fy Pokemon and get their person traits. Thought that was cool. Next is Pokemon Dump Truck made for pooping. So you can teach a mode for a Pokemon to take a dump or something like that. Next is Pikachu boy cheats on Pikachu girl. It could be a game of some sort. It would be funny, I think, or not. Okay. Next is can cyborg your Pokemon. Kind of like Cyborg from DC. I thought that was a kind of cool idea. Last is can create immunities for Pokemon against Pokemon that are weak or they're weak against. Okay. So if you're an animator of any sort, you can animate this game with my ideas, or Pokemon I really mean. Converse with your friends or family about my ideas. Leave a comment about any idea that you might have, and I might feature in the next video. Subscribe and like, check Playwood's 3 idea videos down below, and click the notification bell so you're notified when I have a new video out. Okay, thank you. Bye.